Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Lisa Grace and today I have a fun project. So I love getting mail, I love writing mail, I've got pen pals, and I thought since the fall season is upon us, why not make some fall themed inspired cards to send out to people I love? So that's what we're gonna do today. So to get started, let me show you what supplies I'm gonna be using. So first we have watercolor paper, which I will be creating abstract designs on, and then you're gonna need a palette for your paint. I'm gonna be using gouache paint today. I have the three primary colors, black and white. I'll be using Scotch tape to separate my paintings so the water doesn't get through on the page. A water cup, a paintbrush. I have a paper towel to dry off my paintbrush. Then you'll need scissors. I'm using double-sided tape to paste my designs onto cards. So you need some sort of card. I'm using kind of a postcard style, which you can use that or something that folds. A paper cutter and a pen to dry your cards. So let's get started. So to start, I'm gonna use this watercolor paper and take my Scotch tape and lay out kind of a few different size squares to make my abstract designs. So the purpose of putting this tape down is to kind of separate places where the paint won't get onto the paper. You can also use washi tape for this. They kind of do the same thing. I am out of washi tape right now, so Scotch tape it is. It does the job. Not as pretty, but it gets the job done. I'm just kind of choosing some different shape sizes. It doesn't really matter what size you create them to be, but I'm just doing some that feel fun and different, so all my cards will turn out to be pretty unique. Okay, I think that looks great. I'll be making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards today. So I have some gouache already in this palette, but I think today I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm looking to have some like pigmented designs, so I'm gonna get some fresh gouache to do that. So what I'm gonna do here is kind of just make some fall themed colors. When I think of fall, one of the first colors I think of is orange. So that's what I'm starting with. I'm gonna start painting up here also so I don't have to rest my hand and whatever I make. This part, I'd say just have fun with it. Make something pretty. Okay, there we go. First little abstract square. Okay. These are always so fun to just play with the color and play with the water. These are really fun for me. Okay, I'm gonna turn this book to the side so I can have easy access to these spots. Okay, I'm gonna mix up a fall, like a pumpkin spice color. I'm using red and yellow, and I already kind of had a green mixed in there, so I think that looks pretty good. Pretty warm orange color. I'm adding a little white to this color now to add a variation to this painting. It's reminding me of like a pumpkin spice latte or something. Maybe this is an abstract pumpkin patch. I'm gonna pick up this paint in here with my paper towel to kind of have a fresh start. I'll make an orange with this red and then get some yellow. Already has some green in there. Kind of turned out to be the same orange. Add some more red to it. I love gouache because of how pigmented it is. I love how you can use it like watercolor and just like get all of this beautiful movement in the paint. I think it's just so fun to work with, to kind of like work with it rather than just like use it, because it does a lot of things like without you controlling it, kind of like watercolor. And so I think it's really fun to just play around with it. The trick with these kinds of things is to not overwork it, so less is more in these senses. I'm going to take my water and just drag right through so the other color can swirl through the water. Wow, that was really pretty. I'm just gonna let this one do its thing after I place a few more things. Okay, wow, that one did some fun stuff. See, that's what I mean by working with the gouache, because I didn't intend any of that, but it's really pretty. So now I have to let these dry, then I'll cut them out and start the doodle process. Okay, now that this is dry, we can peel off the tape and then cut these out. Highly satisfying process. So before I cut them, I'm going to draw my doodles on them, so that way whenever I cut them out, they'll be just ready to put on the cards. So I found these things around campus and was inspired by them, so these are going to be some inspiration for my fall doodles. Now I'm going to draw some simple leaves. Sometimes whenever you're drawing on paint, your pens can get a little stopped up. So one thing I like to do is just kind of take another piece of paper and draw until it comes out clean again. It just got paint stuck on it, so that's why it stops letting ink out. So now we're back, ready to go. I like these. They look so good. I'm so excited to put them on the cards. Send them to Nana. So for cutting these out, you have two options. So we have the paper slicer and the scissors. So I'll show you guys both of those methods. I love this paper slicer because it gets you such clean lines and straight lines. So my lines of this painting aren't exactly straight, but they will all become straight when I slice it. So perfectly aligned with these right edges, right corners. Then you can just go ahead and slice along the lines as many times as you need. The trick to getting a clean cut on this is having either a fresh blade, or you can sharpen the blade, which you would sharpen it with like a sanding block. That's the word, sanding block. And I'll link a video which is really easy demonstrating how to do that. That didn't make much sense, but it makes sense in the video. So as for cutting, it's pretty straightforward, but you just kind of make sure you're cutting along the line of your painting, and it's better to just move slowly. Pretty simple though. There you go, cut out, super cute. But since I have access to a paper slicer, I'm gonna use it. So now that I have these designs all ready and cut out, I'm going to put them on my cards. So I picked up these cards at my local craft store, which is Michael's, and they are just this one-sided card and envelope set. And I got them in this brown because I thought that would be really cute. So you could either have a card that's one-sided, kind of like a postcard like I have, or one that folds. But I thought this would be cute for having like a little piece of art that I could send somebody. So let's now take these pieces of art and paste them to our cards. So I'm using double-sided tape, but if you don't have that, you can always just use a glue stick, whatever's easiest and most accessible to you. I put double-sided tape at the top and the bottom, and now I'm just going to place it on my card. This is so cute. Now that I got all my cards, I can get writing. I'm gonna write a letter with one of these cards to my Nana. She loves fall and has like a card stand, so I'm gonna make a letter for her.